The absolute importance of keeping it real. Please ignore the Diablo 3 sound effects in the back room. In the background, I forgot to close my door. Guys, keep it real and keep it moving. That means a lot. That means a whole hell of a lot. It means, hold on. It means don't be a dick when you can help it. Really, don't be a dick when you can help it. Tell the truth as much as you can. Every now and again, we have to bullshit, and then we occasionally catch ourselves bullshitting ourselves. But really, as much as you can, if telling the truth is a bad thing, don't say nothing at all. Keep it real. You know, we all make mistakes. We all have trials and tribulations to go through. We all have this crazy freaking life that throws shit at us from every direction. And sometimes we lose balance, and sometimes we fall off, and sometimes we lose hope. But keep it real with yourself, with other people. Be good to each other. That's so very important. Be good to each other. If somebody's doing something intentionally and you know it, if they're doing an intentional action to hurt you, that is not your friend. Doesn't matter if they call yourself your friend. Doesn't matter if they call themselves family. Doesn't matter who they are. And family or friends, if they're doing you wrong, cut them out. Cut out toxicity. Cut out liars, fakes, and snakes. Don't need it. Dealing with enough of it in the industry. Dealing enough with it with people like, I don't know, Bob Iger, who saw the writing on the wall and said, I'm going to step out and come back the hero after destroying our modern myth, after destroying Star Wars, after destroying so many other things. This megalomaniac, this rich elite asshole, this person who was in control of a company that traffics through it. Look, disappeared. Put Chapek in there. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. Put Chapek in there just so that he could return when all at the smoldering wreck that Disney is becoming, so he could be like a returning hero, full of shit, fakes and snakes. That's what we deal with out there on the industry all the time. That's what we're dealing with these producers, these actors, these horrible people. That's right. Don't be a dick. That's right, awesome one. Don't be a dick if you can help it. Only be a dick to people that deserve it. Keep it real, guys. Keep it fucking real. If you're jealous of somebody else, don't interact with them. If you don't like somebody else, don't interact with them. Don't send flying monkeys out to their channels or to their chats. Don't send flying monkeys out on their social media to harass them. Don't build up hate mobs against somebody. Don't engage in whisper networks where you just sit around with a stew of other nasty people and talk crap and bring them down. Don't engage. Forget all that. Forget them. Cut them out. Keep it real. Be true to yourself. Just be true to yourself and who you are. Try not to hurt other people. It's not that difficult, guys. It's not that difficult. My love to y'all. Let's get it popping. Let's have some fun today. Got some great guests, got some good topics, and share out that link and smash the like. My love to everybody. Let's do this.
Let's get this straight now. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that? All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand? Do you want to go on with me? You say it. You don't? Then you make a move.
And the ape stood and became man.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Fade in.
Vaginas in the rain.
Funny. She doesn't look Jewish.
I am McLovin.
What is he doing? Come on, man.
That's a big Twinkie.
Is this some kind of bust?
Well, it's very impressive, yes, but we need to ask you a few questions.
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around. Carry a little pad and pencil with you. You wind up with 30 or 40 names by the end of the day.
Yeah, you fucking.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Your bargaining posture is highly dubious.
You know what your problem is? You're putting the pussy on a pedestal.
That's the second time I've heard that. What is the pussy on a pedestal thing?
shit.
Yup.
Prepare ship for ludicrous speed.
Papyrus. Rolling papyrus.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
What is going on, everybody? Hail to you. Thank you for stopping by. Mr. Tickle Trunk, channel member, you're on the panel. Thank you. Good to see you, dude. Thank you very much. Yes, awesome one. Don't be a dick. Hail to you, dude. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Tina Bojan's with us, channel member. How are you? Thank you so much for being here, Tina. I love you, man. Do I? Yeah, we'll send them my way, because apparently I only inspire others. Yeah, good to see you all, man. Thank you, everybody out there hanging out. Thank you, everybody lurking. What's up? Hey, Papa Cotton, good to see you, brother. Hail, brother. Yeah, let's get this started, man. I didn't even know what to preach about at the beginning. I was just like, don't be a dick. That was basically like my my opening monologue. Without further ado, I would like to introduce a person who returned here from the other week. He's my good friend and yours, Angelus Draven. What's up, Draven? How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever topics you have and talking some shit on some of the crap entertainment that we begin.
Yeah, that sounds good. What have you been up to lately? Tell me about your streams. How's your channel coming along?
Good. I'm like 11 away from 300 right now. I've been doing the wrestling watch parties, basically. Rampage and Dynamite for AEW. Basically, I'm just covering AEW shit. I haven't done any like news story like videos just because I feel like a lot of the stuff that comes out for wrestling is like just hearsay shit, and you don't even know if any of it's true. So I don't want to like try to report on that and then it not being like legit. So
yeah. I hear you, brother. All right, well, thank you. Thanks for being here. If one of you mods out there throw a link out to Draven's channel, I would appreciate it. Guys, please remember to like and smash. Smash. God, I can't even think today. Remember to smash that like button and share out the link. I am falling off. Meanwhile, while I'm falling off, my co-host from last week has returned. Good to see him. Guys, welcome Mr. Tickle Trunk. How you doing, brother?
Hi. I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How was your Thanksgiving?
Well, being Canadian, it was last month. So it was good.
Good to hear it. Oh, man, thank you for coming back, dude. I appreciate you, dude.
Everyone's posting pictures of turkey, and I'm just thinking about last month eating my grilled cheese. It was good grilled cheese. So,
what is a Canadian Thanksgiving for those of us that don't know?
It's the same thing with more beer.
Oh, really? That sounds fun.
That depends on the household here in the States.
Yeah. Well, I'm half Polish, so there's a lot of alcohol.
Okay.
A lot of alcohol.
Does alcohol and sauerkraut go together?
No.
Okay. Just I didn't think.
Hate sauerkraut.
No, it's okay.
There we go. Tina, thank you so very much, guys. Subscribe to Angelus Draven. Social support. Let's get this man to 1,000. So yeah, I mean, oh God. Go away. Okay, I can't work today. I'm totally inept. Yeah, there was in the back.
And he froze.
Apparently, I said bad earlier when I was like, "Please ignore."
You roboted.
Yeah, they were giving me shit. I almost feel like I'm at home because there's people in the private chat giving me shit when I was fucking up. So I felt great. Thank you so much.
That's what we're here for.
Awesome one says, step one. Walton has his shirt on. I threw this on my clothes were actually in the laundry, and so I just kind of threw this on at the last second. I was gonna go shirtless. I was thinking about it. And give Christy some new clips, you know.
You just need to eat a breadstick.
Yeah. Oh God. Some of the dumb shit that I have done. they won't let it go. No, nope. I love that shit. When we when we were trying to build a website, Culture Casino made the my avatar the breadstick. Me eating the breadstick. And I was like, you son of a bitch.
That's great.
Tina Bojan says, I'm Polish and I tell you beer and sauerkraut go great together. Tina is disagreeing with you, Mr. Tickle Trump.
Well, good. Because I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't drink.
At all?
No. Well, that's why I said no and then yes. Because I have no idea.
Okay. Oh, love you, Tina. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. Really do appreciate that. Please make sure to check out Scott's stream in a little bit over there on Sporker News Podcast, and go check out Eats Up Going to Place to Be Reviews. It's going to be doing Saturday night main event, and then we're going to be doing Topic Thunder later on. I'm still waiting for the guy. Everyone's so busy they don't want to get back to me. I still don't think they like me. Now I'm waiting to hear what our topic's going to be. We usually wait to the last minute to arrange that. Looking forward to a great conversation. And by a chance, if anyone can't make it, the Legion of Memers is on standby to help out with the stream. Really appreciate that, guys. Please subscribe to the Legion of Memers, and they're doing good. They're climbing up. They're putting good work out there. And Draven, thank you. Appreciate you very much. Anthony, channel member, appreciate that, dude. You are the shit. Yes, he does. Let's just get right into topics. Let's just start bullshitting about these assholes. Who wants to talk about Wil Wheaton?
Oh, God. Do we have to talk about this guy?
You don't appreciate Wesley?
I used to. And then Wil Wheaton jumped off a cliff.
Yeah,
landed in crazy. He's been covered in crazy for like a decade.
Mm-hmm. Really has.
But what do you expect? All of Hollywood's the same now.
Remember Stand By Me? Like, that was like the first thing I ever saw him in. And that's a pretty damn good movie.
Did he have a leech on his peen, or was that another kid?
Yes, no, he had the leech on his penis. It's apparently sucked the life out of him, sucked his soul out.
And now he's the leech. You should have seen this coming. He has a Spider-Man origin story. This is incredible.
Oh, God.
What if it was a radioactive leech?
And now he's here to suck the life out of the room.
Just what's left of Star Trek? Whatever was left of Star Trek has been destroyed by Wil Wheaton.
I think the Guild is the last thing that I've seen him in that I actually liked him in.
He was really good in Eureka, actually. He played an asshole.
So he fit. So he played himself.
Yeah.
Was he a soy-based asshole?
Oddly enough, yes.
Wow. I've heard a lot of good things about that show. Never got into
Eureka's amazing, and its sister show, Warehouse 13, is just as good.
Oh, yeah.
Warehouse 13.
Warehouse 13 is mystical stuff. Eureka was technological stuff, and both of them were in the same universe, and they actually fit very well together.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm about to check that out because I've seen episodes of Warehouse 13.
Dude, you will love Warehouse 13. You will love Warehouse 13.
I liked what I saw. I was watching it with my my ex. And I liked it. She loved that show. But all right, I'll give it a shot. I need something good because these entertainments suck today. I only want to watch any TV shows.
Yep.
Yeah, the leech sucked out all of his tea. Yeah, yes, it did, Zach. I can't deal with Wil Wheaton. I can't, and it's par for the course because everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of the old Star Trek actors, like the TNG actors. I mean, and even the TOS, like George Takei, I can't stand the hair. I used to love that guy.
I know,
and I can't.
Back before they got like super political, like he'd be hilarious, like the jokes and shit that he would post on his Facebook, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And then now it's just like,
but that's all of Hollywood though. They're all soaking in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Yeah, well, they're soaking in soy. That's their problem. It's not good.
I don't know. I would call it a septic tank.
No shit.
Yeah.
No, yes, a lot of it actually.
I can't. I don't know. I can't look at this asshole. It's hard for me to. I just want to punch him. Look at the little pucker in his lips up.
Can you at least read the headline?
You peg me, please. Like that's what he's saying right now. He wants to be treated. He wants to be talked down to. I can't do it. And Elon's kind of looking over like, if you pay me enough, I might put it on. I might pay you. I'm not going to use my own penis. Like that's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, sure. I'll read the headline. Star Trek host Wil Wheaton melts down over Twitter CEO Elon Musk. He's hurting our society and making people I care about less safe.
Incorrect.
How?
No. Guys are bounty in the comments. Comics, please check them out, support them, thank them for all the wonderful work they do. This is from Spencer. I can't Can't even speak. In a
That
typical.
tells me all I need to know from him.
Wait a
right
minute.
now.
Wait, are they still wearing masks? This thing's over.
No,
It's been over for like a month, 2 months,
it's
3
over for
months,
longer.
half a year.
Been over
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning, yes, before, when they planned it.
Well,
yeah.
okay, no, I want to be fair about this. You know, we were told to wear them, and then we were first told that they do nothing, and then we were told to wear them, and then they were mandatory, and then they weren't mandatory. You know, all mandatory things are lifted, and he's still wearing it.
You can fart through boxers in a jean and stink up the whole room.
And,
you know, everybody caught in an elevator was really bad.
Okay, look,
trucker fart.
There is some science to it. They do help in enclosed spaces for a very short period of time. They actually do help because the moisture in your breath does stick to them, but their use is very limited.
Very limited.
Yeah, and the reason why people who operate don't use them anymore is because their use has a limited time. So.
Wait, doctors are just drooling in their bodies now? Like, do they put anything on?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Yeah, what's up, Rugo? Good to see you. Hail, brother, channel member. Appreciate you. Hail, all happy Saturday. Can only stay for a few minutes. I wanted to say hi. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Hit the like and share out the link if you can on the way out, man. Have a great day.
Wouldn't you want to absorb Dr. DNA?
It depends on the
somehow
type
just
of
get
doctor.
smarter.
If that were the case, absolutely. I'd just let the doctors drool all over me all the time.
I wish we lived in comic book rules.
You know,
right?
You know, maybe spit in my mouth if it worked. I don't know, something like that. All right.
Hey, if that's what you're into.
Yeah, normally you got to pay extra for that kind of love.
I know, right?
Spit in my face.
They have mints to help give you extra spit too.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's useful for cololingus, I guess. Never had a problem. In a typical display of the actor's love for overdramatic pearl clutching, Star Trek host Wil Wheaton has come to believe that the new Twitter CEO, Elon Musk, is a malevolence who is actively hurting our society. Is that Will right there? I couldn't even
that's
tell.
him. You can tell. Look at his eyes.
You know,
There's no life in
they look damaged. Those are eyes that have seen too much. Yes, there was an uncle in those eyes somewhere.
Oh,
Actually, he looks a little more manly with the mask on. To be honest, like without the okay, let's compare the faces.
Because you can't see him whining.
Right, like okay, right there. All right, that's like keep him away from my kids. Like I don't know, I would
not that bad.
And then you don't know what that is. Is that a ninja? You know,
that's why he looks better. He's a ninja now.
It's got to be it.
Ninjas are cool.
Swing, swing, chop, chop. The chain of events that led Wheaton to his meltdown began on November 19th, when Nine Inch Nails frontman Trent Reznor revealed to the Hollywood Reporter that he would be leaving Twitter following his official takeover by Musk. Are you kidding me? Nine Inch Nails is soy too? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
That doesn't surprise me.
Why?
Rage is Against the Machine is soy too.
Look, imagine this. Hollywood gets taken over by fundamentalist Christianity. It would be the exact same thing. Everyone would be praising Jesus right now. They're soaking in it. So they become what they're soaking in. Well, every movie right now would be about Jesus Christ rather than, fake inclusion, exclusion, they call inclusion, yada, yada.
Right. I all my heroes from the 90s, Draven.
I know.
I love Rage Against the Machine.
Even Bill Nye,
Bill Nye, the science guy of all people,
uh-huh,
is trying to make up excuses for multiple genders and shit.
Yep.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. Rugo says that Reznor is rich from his family, his grandfather, I believe. He started Reznor HVAC. Oh shit. Also, one says that his 9 inches are now 9 millimeters. Oh shit!
He's cold. He's very cold.
It's just the stump. That's fucked up, man.
Nothing but the stump.
All my heroes, dude. What happened, man? What happened to our generation that this happened. That they became so weak and cowing to the industry and cowing to the government and radical ideology. Weren't we fighting against that back in the day?
Down with corporations, man. 90s liberal.
They were just a bunch of posers.
It's disgusting to me. And was it wealth? Was it wealth? Was it acquiescing to what everyone else in the echo chamber was thinking?
They're true, but yes, they're true believers.
Oh, that's a scary thing. The Kool-Aid.
So they believe you have to coddle people, otherwise they're going to off themselves. But that's not what you need to make people stronger, and then they can handle what comes. And then if they're still having a hard time, then you help them. That's compassion.
Yeah,
the left and the right in perfect balance.
Yes, sir. I think everybody from our generation had it. I think we're the last generation that ever had it hard. Like we ever had tough love. We had tough parents. Some of us got the shit beat out of us. Some of us went through abuses. Some of us went through real life shit. And we were supposed to we're supposed to be the last tough generation. Help guide the late millennials, not the early millennials, the later millennials, and the Gen Z or Gen Y, whatever the hell they are. We're supposed to be there to help guide them, to give them our strength, not coddle and not teach them how to live in alternate versions of reality, how to bullshit themselves. I am so disappointed in so many of my heroes or my former heroes. I can't tell you. I guess I can't even follow some of my favorite Star Trek actors because they're stupid. They're just stupid. It's hard for me to watch some movies or watch some of my favorite shows because the things that tumble out of these actors' mouths are just they're insipid. I can't do it.
Same thing with like wrestlers and stuff. They're doing the same shit. Like, I don't need to know what your political beliefs are. Like, just do what you're being paid to do.
Hell to that. I'm about to depart. Reznor said on the red carpet to Bones and All, a romantic horror film for which he and his other soulmate member of Nine Inch Nails, Atticus Ross, provided the soundtrack for. We don't need the arrogance of a billionaire class to feel like they can just come in and solve everything.
What?
I don't know.
What? Holy pot calling the kettle black.
I know. Isn't that what government overreach is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead, brother.
Arrogance of the billionaire class. So Silicon Valley feel like they can just come in and solve everything. Yes, they did. And that's why Elon took it back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think he's leveling the playing field.
He's trying to.
He's trying to level the playing field, at least in one sector, because we saw how much damage was done in the last several years against anyone who thought outside of this echo chamber of theirs. The blacklisting, how they reinforced and pushed accounts that were just like spewing gobbledygook nonsense, hateful rhetoric, divisive rhetoric. It's what he is doing, and I'm behind 100%. Hopefully, is going to be making social media more social, giving people the ability to express their opinion. And I don't want anybody censored, right? 90s liberal. I don't want nobody censored. Everybody has the right to speak their mind. And so if there is a segment of Twitter that wants to be a bunch of toxic blue-haired assholes and pegging each other, then go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Go do that. Go have fun, putting things in each other's asses. I would rather have everyone having the ability to create their own spaces or have their own areas or their own the ability to speak and express themselves than just one small toxic minority of people pressing such a delusion that everyone else outside of their echo chamber is like alt-right or whatever the hell they want to paint us to be, paint anybody else to be. And that's fixing. I think that's more fixing the system than anything else. And Trent is this is the problem, guys. This is the problem. Trent has been putting things in his ass, and there are things that should not go in someone's ass. I don't know if they're Tic Tacs, I don't know if they're Legos, I don't know if they're other. I don't know what it is, but this is what happened. This is what happens. This is why you get this look. This is why you get this. When you start putting things that shouldn't go in your ass, nothing should really go in your ass. When you start putting things in your ass that shouldn't go in your ass, this is what you become. This is it.
To be fair, I wish, people who report stuff would take a little, more flattering pictures of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get they picked it because they're on the side of Elon here, but
that's right. Yeah. He's doing that Bones and All movie.
No, Mr. Tickle's wrong. This is the toughest picture of Wil Wheaton they could find. This is the most masculine.
No, come on, there's better.
Manly picture.
Better.
Yeah. Is there?
There
him without the beard is better.
All right. You guys are being too fair today.
I have to be fair.
Now this man's putting things in his ass, and he says everything. Even without him involved, I just find that it has become such a toxic environment. He added. For my mental health, I need to tune out. I don't feel good being there anymore.
Yes, Trent. And who created that environment? Elon just bought it. Who created that environment? Come on, you inanimate picture that can't possibly talk back to me. Tell me. Tell me how.
Right now, he's looking at that camera and he's thinking, I could put that in my ass. That's what he's thinking.
No, that's why he's getting his fingers warmed up. He's looking at his hands.
Yep. He's ready to get that lube ready. Making good on his word, Reznor would go on to delete his account the very next day. Oh no, a move which in turn drew outright mockery from Musk. On November 21st, in a reply to observation made by user at CatTurd2, I need a better account name. CatTurd is so good.
I love that CatTurd1 was just taken.
Right. There's other cat turds out there. Maybe
get creative, put an underscore. Mm-hmm. Do something else with it.
Do the big X and the little X before and after.
And is the name Cat Turd so important? You have to have that name.
Yeah.
It's
yes. Maybe number. Maybe it's means number 2 since the turd.
No, I'm such a cat turd, but all right, fine. I'll put a 2. I'll put a 2. It'll be fine.
It makes sense because a deuce, taking a deuce and taking a number 2. Cat turd.
Okay, that's actually quite clever.
Yeah,
So cat turd #2. It would have been pound 2, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
48 hours since Elon Musk reinstated President Trump's Twitter account. Oh, that's what. Oh, it was people Twitter. It was somebody coming back. It was President Trump coming back to Twitter. It was not stonewalling. Oh God, the hypocrisy of these people.
How many times has Trump tweeted since he's back? 0. How many is he going to? Probably 1, maybe 2 when he's running.
I'm thinking that once it strokes his ego in some way, he'll do it, and then it'll be a thing.
Oh God, he'll be back forever.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a megalomaniac,
Yeah, well, he's very about me.
Absolutely. And I can't wait. I can't wait for the presidential run. I can't wait for the debates. I can't listen.
I know, right? It's gonna be great.
Oh God, yeah!
It's like the Attitude Era all over again.
Yes, it's fucking awesome. And I can't wait to see all the fifis that get hurt. I can't wait to see how the system tries to to destroy him and all the crazy bullshit that's going to go out there. Get ready for the fact checkers. They're going to be working overtime to make sure the propaganda is correct on your feed. Damn, this is money to me. I can't wait for that.
Every time Trump comes out to anything, he's just got to do the owner walk like Vince used to do. When you come down to the ring, he just got to do that every fucking time.
Right. No chance.
Yep.
That's what you got. Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's see. Reinstated Twitter account, and the world still hasn't ended. The platform's new CEO left, and it turns out that Trent 9 Inch Nails Reznor is actually a crybaby. He is you had to get. I am getting rid of my Twitter account because this person's back. But fuck that. You block and move on. How hard is that? Not.
Or even if you don't want to block, you can just mute that person, and you won't see anything that they do.
And even Elon announced he's going to have 3 tiers of Twitter you can turn on.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want any of that stuff; it'll be gone. It'll just be corporations and your buddies.
Yeah. Let's see. It seems Musk's tweet was a tipping point for Wheaton. Wheaton couldn't handle anymore. His ass was full and his mouth was empty. As shortly after it was published, the actor took to his personal Facebook to decry, "I cannot fathom the emptiness, the insecurity, the insatiable need for attention and validation, the staggering arrogance of my tweet, the malevolence, and the total void of human experience that is Elon Musk." Wow.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Wil Wheaton.
That is, this is someone pointing the finger at someone else and claiming they are exactly what they themselves are. We've seen it plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Projection, Your Honor.
Exactly. God, he's such a twit. He's the richest man on the planet, he added, as a host of Paramount's Star Trek franchise. Look, no. First off, it's Kurtzman Trek. It's not Star Trek. All right, can we correct that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Star Trek. It's put things in your ass Trek. You can go anywhere or do anything without interacting with something he's part of in some other way. Look at this. He went off.
Oh, dude. You read like the first sentence and then you're like, yeah, I'm not reading the rest of this.
Or you're crying and you're really like, oh my God, he's right. The Orange Man is going to destroy the world. How? What can anyone please explain to me what it is? What was the moment? Where did Trump show me on the doll where Trump touched the world? Where people like Wil Wheaton couldn't let this go. I don't get it. I don't get it. What? Because he was a loudmouth asshole?
Oh, it's because that's what they're being told to do.
Oh, they're not thinking for themselves.
Mm-mm.
Is that what it is?
An actor using someone else's words? Never. No. Impossible.
No, he's a meat puppet.
That's literally his job as an actor.
Yeah.
Well, he's expressing himself right here, Mr. Tickletron. He's gone deep down.
Yes, projection, Your Honor.
Yes. And what does he do? He bullies and threatens and harasses and trolls and behaves like weak, scared, insecure child he has always been.
No.
It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy for him, but it's dangerous for us. He doesn't care what he destroys or who he hurts or who he chases with his existential thing he cannot ever have. That is a far leftist to the fucking...
What? No, okay, so Starlink, he wants to save the planet, so he... Like, the people who are buying Teslas and decrying him the savior of the planet 8 years later are saying that he's Satan.
Well, that's the same way with Trump, too. Like, they praised him. They praised him and loved him.
Yeah,
when he was a Democrat. All of a sudden, he decided he was going to run Republican. Then they're like, oh, fuck him.
Devil. Demon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Where's culture to read this and toxic to interrupt him constantly? That's a different channel. That would be comic division. Hail the Dick's division over there. Yeah, you went against the narrative. You know, Elon's not reaffirming the echo chamber. He's being a bad leftist. He's not.
He's not even political.
Not really. No. He's a thinker. He builds companies. He's an entrepreneur. He's fucking wealthy. He's loaded.
If anything, on Twitter, he's just a big troll.
Yeah.
He's having fun.
Yep.
God, Master of TDS is out there doing it all the time. His account has grown so huge just from trolling people. Yep. I talked to this cat on the phone. He's one of the nicest people I've ever known. And I'm like,
nice.
How are you night and day like that, dude? He just trolls people, and it makes normal people laugh. Well, as normal as we can be. I'm no way normal, but I'm way more normal than the person who wrote this. And I'm a writer. I don't put things in my ass. So, oh my God, I can't. There is. See, what's good? No, there he is. There are literally millions of people who uncritically worship him in spite of overwhelming evidence that he's a douchebag.
Okay, so some of this is true.
Right.
Some of this is true. People do worship him, and they shouldn't do that.
No,
Enjoy it when he's funny, and then tell him he's being a shithead when he's being a shithead.
No, I really do enjoy his aspirations for space travel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I'm down with. I want to in that aspect. It's like, yeah, finally someone who's actually just trying to make that happen, trying to give us that Star Trek future, or get us on the way to doing that. Like, I don't worship the guy, but I'm behind his efforts as much as I can be.
I like when he does good things, and I don't like him when he does bad things.
Yeah, just like anybody else.
Yeah, treat him like a fucking person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will is very sensitive. I think that his man-shine is bleeding a little bit. He needs to throw a man-pon up there. That is one of those situations where it is okay to put something in your ass. You can need a man-pon.
Picard told him to shut up too much, and he just couldn't take it.
No. The problem is he was taking it early in life.
What?
Some number of them. Some number of them will come after me, and they come after anyone who points out their naked emperor. Dude, the projection, just like you've been saying.
Yeah, like, to be fair, this does happen, but it's been the other side this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, people have been poking fun at him forever. Right? So what's the difference now? There's no difference.
Mm-hmm. It's you defy the narrative, the echo chamber comes after you, which is one of the reasons why Elon is hopefully bought Twitter and will clean it up as far as shadow banning and hiding information, getting rid of people like Project Veritas. Thank God Project Veritas is back. They have been out there calling this shit out for years. I love them.
And all the things Elon's been reporting on, Veritas has been proven right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When conspiracy theory becomes conspiracy fact, which happens way too often.
Yep.
Well, it's because Twitter was lying. Like, did they lie to Congress? Is it provable now?
It should be. Yeah.
Does that mean they can go after those ex-Twitter people?
They should. If they lie.
They should, but they probably won't.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's up to the government to do it.
It's up to the government, and the government is backing all of this. It's this whole the way that they've been controlling information and creating allowing these hate mobs. It's just it's a long fight, and that's why I say, if you have a voice and you want it heard, make a channel. Doesn't matter where it is. Get your voice out there. Speak up. We all need to speak up because we're fighting a machine that has been fighting us for a very long time, which is very evident in Soy Wheaton.
And utter hypocrisy.
Just utter hypocrisy. Absolutely. Wheaton. I don't even want to care. You know what?
Winton.
Winston, whatever.
Lord Fauntleroy.
I can't deal with it anymore. Go and read this article from Bounty in the Comics. Link in the description below. I can't look at fucking Wheaton no more. He's making me upset. I feel like I've lost testosterone since I've been reading this, and I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. I just. What do you guys think? What do you in the chat think? Do you think we should give a goddamn? At all? Papa Cotton would say no. Yeah. I don't know. We have been fighting the hypocrisy out there, and it's been really difficult for people who traditionally support the left, like me, because I don't support them. I have found myself siding more and more with conservatives or people that aren't political, or more neutral, more independent than I have people in my own party. I go home, I can't stand it. The division that was created by platforms like Twitter and Facebook because of the way that they were pushing the algorithm, the things and the bullshit that they were saying, made family gatherings almost impossible.
Hell, even Google, dude.
Yeah, in Google
search. The whole point of it is to give you what you want. So if you look at politics, what's it going to do? Reinforce everything that you think. And that's every algorithm because they used it for to sell ads. Now look where we are.
How many family? I remember I was talking with Wes Moody, and Wes was talking about like him and his parents. He can't even really talk to his parents or his family. Etef's not talking to one of his sisters. You know, like families have been broken up because of the division that is the hyperbolic division that has
Don't
been
let them.
created.
You be the better person. Always talk to your family.
Be the better person.
Always be the better person.
I got through it with my parents. They realized that I was not going to. My parents thought that I had that I was a full-on Trump supporter, and I was like, no, I just like these loudmouth asshole.
Yeah,
I like that he's blunt and tells it like it is.
Tells it like it is and upset the system, and
or how he sees it anyway.
Yeah,
well, and
he's not always right. You know?
He's not always right. No.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the way that the system reacted to him running, the way the Democrats reacted, I should say, and what happened after he was elected, just all the tomfoolery, just nonsense. Across the world, working against in America, working against its own government, working against the executive branch. It is undeniable when you look at that there's something wrong. There's something very wrong in the system. And a lot of the platforms that were used to perpetuate those divisions and push misinformation were your Twitters, your Facebooks, your social media, your Google. And so to have one of those batshit far leftists, those extremists, saw the power that they had when they stole the election of 2020, what the damage that they did in the previous years. And they were drunk with power. They were like, we got this. We can say whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. And we're the victim no matter what. And we're going to be, and it doesn't matter. And now they don't have that. They're losing that. When you get people like Nerdrotic, Friday Night Tights, you get people like Geeks and Gamers, you get people who are like Ryan that are just speaking up louder and louder and having an opposite view or a different view from what the mainstream medias are trying to push or the narratives they're trying to press. And it's not a red wave, guys. It's a wave of common sense. It's a wave of dissenting voices. It is people that are tired of being labeled, put down, and force-fed garbage by liars and manipulators who are trying to create an entirely different world around us and make us feel bad for being ourselves, for not agreeing with them. And so that's why people like Wheaton are so upset. And it's an uphill battle. We still have a lot to fight. We need to dance along with those Pepes on Angela's grave. That's what we need.
I need to figure out how to make myself dance.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, there's Gap After Dark. What's up, Gap? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, sir. You got the tree. You got that. You got that shaft. You got that shaft.
The cactus.
No, the cactus. You got that shaft.
I see 4 evergreens and a cactus wearing a scarf.
I mean, well, you know what? My mom's live in Arizona, so that kind of fits, but it wouldn't fit in me. I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Good to see you, Gab. What's up, Zach? Brightest day is with us. Hail, brightest day. Good to see you, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. Please remember to smash the like button if you wouldn't mind. Share out the link. I appreciate you. You are awesome. Let's talk about Chris Hemsworth. How about we do that?
Oh, but before you move on, just one thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I don't think there's no red wave. It's not just common sense. I think it's regular people getting sick and tired of people arguing over nothing. And people, ruining all the things that they like. And I think it's the first wave of many to go back to the middle.
Yeah.
Now, I'm actually worried of us going too far right after this is over, because that's happened in history a lot. And the far left have been holding on to that pendulum for a very long time.
Well, you think it'll swing hard to the right? I hope it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I hope it doesn't. Because then it'll be back to the traditional enemies, and I don't want to deal with them. I just make friends with all them conservatives.
Think about where the Overton window is right now. People are gonna overcorrect for the Overton window being so far left currently, and it's happened in history over and over again.
It is a natural flow for that kind of counterbalance to happen, but it's sickening, man. It gives me motion sickness. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to go through it. One Man Show is with us. What's up, One Man Show? Hail to you. Thank you for being here. Greetings and salutations. Becky Broward is here. What is up, Becky? Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. Parrot Head is in the house. He says Master of TDS has surpassed Wookiee as the king of the trolls. Oh, snap. Papa, you're retired. Don't retire. We need you out there, man. Need you out there. It's a forever fight, man. It's and you're right, Mr. Tickle Trump. But we're gonna have to stay vigilant.
Yeah, and it's not even a war because you can't win. It's a process,
right?
And like you said, it's a forever thing. It's a forever process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the center has to hold. That's the only way we don't go into really dark stuff. Center's got to hold. Hold.
Yes. Yes, sir. Zach says, I'm afraid of the red wave when chicks sync up their Yes. Yes. It is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yep. And we are now seeing that from men. Manginas are bleeding in sync on Twitter at the moment. And it's a sad thing to see when men start getting really emotional and need a man pong. It's a shame. But it's what we have to deal with. It's just it's not just the ladies. It's just not the ladies, Zach. Phil TVT says, hey, what's up? Phil, good to see you, man. Hail, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Please, guys, remember to smash that like and share out the link. Appreciate you. Becky Brower says, drinks to have some good, strong men on the stream. Oh, yeah. Hail. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Steven's testosterone grew 3 sizes that day.
Listen, absolutely. After having to look at Wil Wheaton, I now feel like Becky, thank you. I feel like I have a third testicle right now. I appreciate you.
I can make you pregnant just by looking at you.
Jeez.
Stare at the pussy.
Jesus.
Chris Hemsworth says the return to the MCU depends on Thor being portrayed drastically different from Taika Waititi. Bastardization.
Good.
Yep.
Anybody see Love and Thunder?
Nope.
Dumb and Blunder? No.
No. Okay, I did, and it was not Thor. It was funny at some points, and the rest of the time it was just like, why am I watching this? This is terrible. There were a few good scenes in it. There were some good lines in it.
You mean a comedy about cancer wasn't funny? Is that what you're telling us?
Well, see, I like Natalie Portman. I can't lie. I love Natalie. I like Natalie Portman. I do
too.
Yeah, I would let her talk down to me. I really like her.
The Natalie rap. Have you ever heard that?
Huh? No.
You never heard the Natalie rap?
No. What?
Oh my god! It's an SNL digital short.
It was at the tail end of SNL when they lost their balls.
Yeah. Her and Andy Samberg did like a rap together. There's even a number bad. 2.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't great, but wasn't bad.
Nope.
All right. Phil, he says, "Hey Phil, Phil drinks pickle juice and likes pineapple and mustard on pizza. That's what? Phil, we gotta talk about this, bro. That's what the hell are you doing, bro? I'm sorry. I pulled you up. The chat pulled me in. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I like pineapple on pizza, but mustard on pizza?
Bastardization. Ugh. That is double bastardization.
That means we'll never be friends.
Hey, a good ham and pineapple pizza is great.
Look, sometimes pineapple belongs on pizza, but then it also belongs in the garbage.
Yes. True that. You know what? I only accept pineapple on ham. That is it. On ham. That's just where I am with it. But you know what? Scott did try pineapple on pizza.
Man, it's good.
He tried it. So we'll see. What's up, Captain Phantom Nerd channel member? Thank you so much, dude. I will get up with you, and I'll plan out a card reading for you, dude. No problem. All right. So let's see what the hell's going on here. In further
sorry, the picture.
I know. Wow. This was it. This was when I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Supposed to be like that Chuck Norris thing?
Yes, that's probably it. Is it between two chariots?
he was fighting bad guys that they didn't really build up. They just kind of like were like, these are bad guys, and he's saving the day. The Guardians of the Galaxy were fighting the bad guys, and he was up on a mountain with his hair in a ponytail, praying to a tree or some shit, and then came down and whooped everybody.
You were in the movie?
No, it wasn't my tree.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, he was hidden by the tree. He was on the other side of it giving it kisses. Little.
Oh, okay.
The trunk was strong. It was. It's. Forget everybody. I'm going off camera.
Jesus.
In further confirmation that the actor, like most everyone, is fed up with the director's blatant disrespect of the character, Chris Hemsworth has declared that his return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Thor is contingent on being able to play a drastically different version of the character compared to his portrayal in the irony-laden direction of Taika Waititi. Look, Taika Waititi, I don't like his views, and I think he said some real ignorant, dumb shit. He can write. He just shouldn't be writing things that other people love.
No.
He's like Rian Johnson. Don't have him do anything that anyone else loves. Let him do his own shit.
Yeah, his own shit's been good. Like Jojo Rabbit was good.
Yeah, he's good in it. He's good in a specific, like he's like Zack Snyder. He has a very small, like hallway of things to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And he does those well, like the comedy writing stuff. But you don't.
What
give
We
him
Do in the
something-
Shadows is good too.
Yes, I loved that show.
Mm-hmm.
That was incredible.
Yep.
They should. Stay in your own genre. Stay with you're good at. And stop letting. I just don't think he's good. Like Ryan wasn't good. Taika's not good with. Love and Thunder. They could have made a Love and Thunder that was good. Absolutely. There was definitely a story there that could have been done and made well, but there was too much identity politics. Too much. Let's piss off the 40-year-old white men living in their mother's basement attitude. It was just too much of that. Too much of that toxic.
And they've also kind of ruined Thor. Like, how many times is he going to go through a personal journey?
Yeah. Right. Fucking right. Let this man start killing. I want to see a battle-hardened motherfucker.
You know what? There's one personal journey they could have done. It's him becoming a leader and learning to, learning to delegate.
Learning to
because
become
he's used to doing everything himself. So maybe the movie should have been about that, like Doctor Strange 2, the Madness one. Maybe it should have been about him training, the other higher ups and learning what it is to be like the Sorcerer Supreme.
Right. Yeah.
Because him as well. Like these are like alpha dudes. They do everything themselves. There's a problem, they solve it. They have to learn to, rely on other people.
Right. That's a good story. That's a good idea for a story.
His growth, or he should have been back to form when he took Mjolnir and Stormbreaker at the end of Endgame, and then got the braids and stuff. Instead of being fat at that point, he should have just went right back to being like jacked up, buff and stuff, and yeah, and just started whooping ass. Like that should have been like the end of his like arc there.
It could have been. Actually, I kind of liked I didn't like the weight and all that, but in the context of the story at the end of Endgame, like I didn't mind it. But yeah, these are writers who are writing for themselves, not writing for the fans.
Correct.
And that is the issue. That's the underlying issue. What is up? Oh shit! What's up, Black Angus? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hail, brother. Good to see you guys. Please go check out Black Angus Reviews. A very well thought man. Got some really good live streams, really good videos out there. Let's keep on going. In further confirmation that the act. Oh no, I already read that. Let's not look at his dick anymore. Not that I was looking. Just saying.
I'd actually like to see the tone of Dark World back.
Yeah,
I like that dark kind of. It works with Thor. I think
that's more of a Thor movie. Yes, absolutely. There's a lot. I want to see fighting. You're going to give me an interstellar race of people who are so technologically advanced, they're almost godlike. Let me see that. And they could have done that. They could have done that with Love and Thunder, which would have been named differently under a competent writer. And they could have done that with that movie too. It's just they're not treating the character with any respect, which is the biggest problem. A lot of fans are having to, no matter what story it is, no matter what character it is. Hemsworth spoke to his potential future as the Mjolnir-wielding Norse god during November 23rd appearance on entertainment reporter Josh Horowitz's Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. Happy, Sad, and Confused? What is it? What are you doing? I mean, like, are you just happy you have a penis and then you realize how small it is and you punch it? That's on the Punching Your Dick podcast. Asked by Horowitz. I hear Horowitz. I think of Barry Horowitz. Remember Barry Horowitz, Angeles? Remember the wrestler from the 80s? He would like lose every match.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just showed my age. My bad, guys. 45 going on 46. Where do you go with Thor at this point? Hemsworth asserted that while he was unsure of if he would get another chance to pick up the hammer now that his Marvel Studios contract has closed out with Thor Love and Thunder. Should he ever get a chance to reprise the role, he would love to see if his thus far career-defining character written in a way more akin to the tortured hero he was in the last two Avengers movies rather than the bronze over brains comic relief he was in the last two solo outings. Yeah, it's funny, but it's not satisfying, and that's my big problem. I want to see Thor.
It's not appropriate for him.
No, he's a god.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I want to see my pagan gods represented with more fucking balls than that shit. All right? Fuck. I think you look at Thor and Thor: Dark World, and they were quite similar. The actor Ragnarok, Love and Thunder is similar, and I think it's about reinventing him. Yeah, they're reinventing him with a fucking...
Do they have in a hot dog suit?
Yes.
What the fuck?
That is a hot dog suit because these people are fascinated with phallic-shaped objects and asses. That is their problem. It's a problem. Taika Waititi, I'm telling
Electrical powered, no less.
Just sitting back in the writer's room, and just shoving TikToks in his.
He's the god of lightning. He vibrates.
Right, and that's all they think about. It's just
no need for batteries.
I can't do it. There's so much weird gay going on over there. What the fuck is going on? Stop touching people. Stop doing that with your ass. Just write a fucking movie.
Are you okay, Steve?
No, I'm flipping out. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Jeez.
They're batshit. They make me batshit. I can't take it. All right. Meditate. Calm.
You've been talking about asses for an hour.
I know.
I don't think you're okay.
No.
This is normal song and dance for Walton.
I think what the fuck? I can't read this anymore. I think of five. Holy shit! Someone else
Who wrote this?
I can't.
Yeah, there's an error there.
Yeah.
Oh! Stop. I thought he was having a brain aneurysm or something.
They literally did. I think I've had it. They like stumbled like when you're thinking what you're typing and stuff, and you like re-say the same thing but differently. Like that's basically what happened.
Okay, it's not a stroke.
No.
Okay.
Well, they might have had a stroke while writing it, but yeah.
All right. I think I've had such a unique opportunity with Infinity War, Endgame, and you do very drastic things with the character. I enjoy that, He added, doing his best sidestep, calling out Waititi's indifference in a good storytelling by name. I don't know. You're inferring there a little bit. I like to keep people on their toes, he continued. It keeps me invested. I've said this before, but when it comes to being too familiar, I think there's a risk in getting lazy because you go from, I know what I'm doing. Ultimately, Hemsworth admitted, so I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if I'm invited back. Of course he would be. He's like one of the last draws that they have. Mm-hmm. They haven't completely annihilated the character yet.
Yeah, he's one of the last movie stars that are like left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they killed Jane, so she can't come back for the MCU. So,
they'll
but
find a way because she's like everybody in the comics.
Oh, you know
no
what?
one's ever gone, Steven.
You're right, because at the end of the movie, I don't care, spoilers. At the end of the movie, she went to their heaven. She was So like, who knows? She could come
go
back.
hang out with her.
Well, she becomes Valkyrie in the comics.
Does she?
Yeah.
Well, they already got a Valkyrie, and
I even think she becomes Odin too at one point.
Oh, that would have been great. Taika Waititi screwing over his girlfriend, replacing her with. Oh, that would have been so good.
Yeah. He is like just thinking.
She's like super OP as Valkyrie.
Really?
Yeah, she has like this weapon that basically is like, you know how like Cartman in when they get the ninja weapons and stuff, and he's like, I can do this, and then like he's fighting, and then he just makes up some random shit that happens that he can do. That's basically her as Valkyrie.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing this in the MCU. That was great. Thanks, man. I feel real confident going forward. Iger's back, so everything's going to be better, right? As noted above, this is not the first time Hemsworth has expressed public dissatisfaction with Waititi's handling of the God of Thunder. Speaking with Variety Fair in a wake of discovery that, as revealed in the 5th episode of the Disney Plus series Limitless, he is genetically predisposed to Alzheimer's disease. Hemsworth was asked by outlet writer Anthony, I can't pronounce that, if these experiences focused on longevity, I can't speak, change the way you plan your own future, to which the actor confirmed 100%. That's a damn shame, man.
Mm-hmm.
God bless him. That's a hell of a thing to go through, man. My grandmother died of Alzheimer's. It is not.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, it's not a pretty thing to see.
No.
Yeah. So, man, my love to him. I'm just at the point in my life where I'm meeting with different directors, and look, he's a mad genius. He's mad, but he's a genius, and he'll make great films. And I'm like, okay, dude, you got to stop talking like this. You're making me crazy. I don't know. Is this actually how he talks? I can't do it. And I'm like, is that who I want to spend my days with? Said the actor. I hear you. Take it, Waititi. I can't do it. He hates it. Go read the rest of the article about it in the comics before I lose the ability to speak completely. I mean, what do you guys think? Anybody out there? Did you see Thor: Love and Thunder? What did you think of it? And
I think would be fantastic. Is if he gets scooped up by DC and he plays like Booster Gold or something like that.
That'd be cool.
Well, it depends. Is DC going to treat the character with respect, or any of the characters with respect? Like I saw Black Adam. I liked Black Adam. Wasn't it wasn't true to form Black Adam, but it was pretty good. It was fun. If anything, I had fun with it. And I didn't get any messaging out of it. What did you think, Angelus?
I liked it. I'm just disappointed that it's not getting as much push as it should at the box office. And that could be attributed to, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, like supporting Biden and stuff, our sphere and people in our community probably look at that and they're like, well, I'm not going to support that kind of thing. But
but that's stupid. He doesn't go on and on about it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's his personal view. That's fine.
Yeah, I agree. The movie is
the
great.
grandstanding. The
movie is great. It should be pushed. I know a lot of people are so hell bent on the Snyderverse type stuff, so that could also be a contributing factor as well. That people are like, "Well, this isn't Snyderverse," so I'm not going to see it. So I don't know.
They created a hell of a polarization with that with the Snyderverse. And
it wasn't even that great. Like, it was all right, but it wasn't like the best thing. Like,
it wasn't built It wasn't given the time to be built properly.
No, certain characters better. Yeah, certain characters, yes, they deserve that tone that Snyder brings. Like Batman, that's perfect for Snyder.
Yes,
but like Superman and like any of the other guys, like that, no.
No, because there's a reason you have, well, especially the difference between Superman and Batman. They're two different attitudes, two different energies.
They're polar opposites.
Yeah.
No, one had a good family.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, his family was killed in front of him, and he's a dark, brooding guy.
Mm-hmm.
One is, Superman's. He's a happy-go-lucky, chipper, trying to be like, the quintessential American.
Mm-hmm.
And Batman, my parents are dead. Like,
yeah. What did you guys think of the Batman? Did you see that?
I did. I liked it.
I stopped. I couldn't keep going.
Okay.
We started talking about there's messaging in it. The second time the messaging showed up, I turned it off.
About the rich white men.
Yes.
I was actually, I get where you're getting the messaging, but my thing is, given how Catwoman is like raised and what she's been going through, it makes sense that she would say that.
Yeah. I think in a different era, I'd be fine with it. Like in a different context.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like if it was 10 years ago, sure, maybe I'd be fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was after there was something else that happened before that too.
Yeah,
that just put me off. The beginning of that movie was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the first 8 to 12 minutes, maybe the first 8 minutes is great.
Yeah.
Look at the they don't know where I am. I'm in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I thought that was
parents
so
are dead. Kind of. It was really. It was so good.
It was,
and the music as well.
Mm-hmm.
When he comes out of the shadows really slowly.
The car scene is really good too.
Yeah, Penguin is good.
Yeah, it goes after the Penguin.
Yeah,
Penguin was good.
Yeah, the casting was pretty good for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I actually like the whole his attitude change from the beginning to like the growth of the character and the way that he thought.
Yeah,
that I liked. I really did like that film. I had a good time with it, and
it makes sense too because like Bruce Wayne is technically Batman, and Bruce Wayne is his mask.
Yes,
like, and they I feel like they did a very good job of depicting that in the Batman.
And it kind of shows a similarity between him and Superman there too, because like Kal-El is who he is, and Clark is his mask.
Yep.
You know. But yeah, but the Snyderverse, they didn't do justice to Superman. They didn't do justice to Henry Cavill. I want to see Henry Cavill play with another director, another writer. Let him do Superman one more time. And if they write it more closer to what we would expect from that character, from Superman, I think he'll knock it out of the park. I like Cavill.
I do too.
Have either of you watched Superman and Lois?
The CW, whatever.
Correct. Yes.
No.
Season 1 was actually good.
Really?
Yes, and he was actually Superman.
No shit.
I do like the actor who plays Superman. He was in.
He played him very well.
Wolf.
And they did the thing where they update for modern audiences that they say, but it was properly done, as if the Superman story was now, rather than when was the comic book in the 60s?
God, before that. I mean, but yeah, around that.
Yeah,
era.
so it made sense. It's CW writing, so it's not amazing, but it was pretty good.
All right,
and they give Lois wasn't a Mary Sue. She had every character has problems, and they give the kids a little bit of they get to the edge of messaging and they stop.
Okay.
No shit. See, and that's the problem. I didn't watch it because I just expected messaging, especially from that network.
I just tuned out of all the CW Arrowverse stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
After
I would say watch season 1 and stop.
Okay.
It stops on a good point
where
you can just leave the show alone, because season 2 just kind of went off the rails.
That's a shame. That's a shame. And that whole the Arrowverse, man. Arrow started out great.
Yeah.
Flash started out great.
Yep.
And it's like, what happened? They just.
I stopped the season right. I watched all the season right before. What was it? Crisis on Infinite Earth or whatever. I think that's what the crossover episode was. That season, I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, if you ever go back to rewatch Arrow again, Play a little drinking game. Anytime he says this city, take a shot.
I actually got to meet
you may
Stephen Amell.
die, so I'll allow you to skip a couple shots if you're feeling like you're on the edge.
I actually got to meet Stephen Amell and John Barrowman. They're both pretty nice. And then speaking of Stephen Amell, if you ever get a chance to watch Heels, that's on Stars. That's really good.
Oh, what's that about?
HELS?
Wrestling.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Stephen Amell. He loves his fans. He loved that part. Every interaction. Every person who's ever met him that I talked to loved him. And he in this city.
He loved this city.
He did. He did.
What's his name? Slade was really good too.
Oh God, what's his name?
He's in Spartacus as well.
Yeah, he played Crixus. Oh, yes.
I need to get over the rest of Spartacus and just watch it.
Dude, just watch it because it's worth it.
Just can't. What's his name was so good.
Listen, I know.
So
Liam,
good.
But Liam tries a little too hard in that second season. But in that third season, he hits his stride. You get used to Liam playing that character.
Okay.
And Spartacus is really damn good. That's it. Bennett. There you go. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, Brightest Day. I keep forgetting his name. Oh my God. So that's so unfortunate. We lose people. You know, Andy Whitfield died, and that part was just his, man. That part was he made that season. But it's unfair to the rest of the actors who did so well. And I liked Gods of the Arena. I thought that was good too. So you know, I love the whole series. That's.
Was that the prequel like thing while they were figuring out what was going on with? Yeah, I liked that too. I didn't mind that just because I wasn't expecting Spartacus to be there, so it was like, all right, it's whatever.
Yeah, man, Lucy Lawless in a threesome. I'm down. You know, like I'm I'm watching. Lucy Lawless, sure. Thank the gods.
She's in the Ash versus Evil Dead as well.
She was.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
good show.
Yeah, it is. I just finished that. I just sucks that it ends on like a cliffhanger.
Yeah. All good things, man. All good things. Ousted Disney CEO Bob Chapek reportedly cooked the books to hide Disney Plus financial losses. Is anybody surprised? Anyone?
No. No, because weren't they like weren't they like there was that person that like whistle blew about them like cooking the books anyway?
They've been doing it for forever.
Yeah.
They haven't stopped. This is not out of the ordinary.
No, exactly.
This is business as usual.
Yeah, they're just using him as a scapegoat.
Yeah. Jeremy Griggs called that out like as soon as they brought Chapek in. He called it out, and he was right. He's dead right. You know, you can see it now. He's going to get a nice golden parachute. You know, and he's going to live.
Yeah, and he can't defend himself because of the NDA he signed.
Yeah.
So they can say anything they want.
New boss, same as the old boss.
Yep. Meanwhile, the board hasn't changed.
No. And we're still going to get shit programming. Because
they are laying people off, though, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They're not going to go back on what Chapek said. Chapek announces layoffs. They kick him out, continue layoffs, and look like the hero.
Yeah. Absolutely. According to a report recently, ousted Disney CEO Bob Chapek is alleged to have engaged in a series of deceptive accounting practices in order to hide just how much money the company has truly lost in service of developing their signature streaming service. Well, if you guys had created good fucking programming, if you weren't pissing off the fan, if you weren't hiring people to talk shit on fans, if you weren't taking properties that had just built-in audiences, you didn't take one of the greatest IPs of all time and flush it down the toilet because you put ideological fucking retards in control of it. Let's say if you weren't, hiring hundreds of child traffickers, if you weren't dealing in this kind of not only these nefarious enterprises, but if you were actually treating people like people, if you're treating fans the way they should be, giving the customer what they want, good product, then none of this would be happening. None of it. But the mouse can burn.
Treating characters like people.
The mouse can burn. Fuck the mouse. As per a collective decision by the House and the Mouse Board of Directors following his poor showing during the company's disastrous Q4 earnings call, Chapek was removed as Disney CEO on November 20th, having served the position for only 2 years. He's a fall guy. In his place, much to everyone's surprise, the board chose to reinstate Bob Iger. Really? Much to everyone's surprise? This was the plan. It was the plan the whole time. The board has concluded that as Disney embarks on the increasingly complex period of industry transformation, Bob Iger is uniquely situated to lead the company through this pivotal period. What? No, it's gonna be the same old that it was before. He's the one who caused this disaster, and now you're going to bring him back to fix the disaster? That doesn't make any sense.
It's as if he never left.
No, he didn't leave. Chapek was a meat puppet.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we like say that like when Bob Chapek even came in anyway? Like we mentioned that like he's just gonna be there until shit goes bad, and then what's his name will either come back or somebody else will come in and be like the hero.
Well, everybody had to make adjustments when COVID was manufactured. It hit. And that was part of the plan for him, make sure that when all of those numbers come back, because we have to shut down the country, because we have to get rid of the guys sitting in the office. We have to protect the people. Then he would come back and be the savior. It was a tactical move. It's an intelligent one, to be honest. Devious and misleading, but it was the intelligent move to make. He said, "We thank Bob Chapek for his service to Disney over his long career, including navigating the company through an unprecedented challenges of the pandemic. We thank you for being the fall guy. Here's a lot of money. We're sorry the island's closed, but we're working on getting another one." So the word on the exact reasons for the board's loss in confidence in Chapek and not publicly detailed. Many have speculated that it was related to the abysmal handling of the Florida Parental Rights and Education Act debacle. And that was it? You're pointing the finger at that? When people stood up and said, "Hey, we don't want you to teach. We don't want you to teach sex ed to children, and we don't want you to teach them things that they shouldn't be taught in public school."
And it wasn't even taken out of school. It's like, don't you teach kids under grade 3 and under,
right? Remember some of the pamphlets that I saw coming out of California about teaching kids like how to masturbate in groups? That's disgusting behavior. Let's normalize the sexual situations to children to make them more accessible to people to adults who want to take advantage of them. That's all it is. That is all it is. You can't convince me of anything else.
People talk about the Catholic Church, the environment around teachers. Don't be mistaken that it's not similar.
Mm-hmm. It's similar. Absolutely it is. Hail to Forbidden Ruin. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly, Papa. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please smash the like button and share out the link. Disney needs to fall, man. It really does. It needs to fall. It's one among many corporations. And there are issues. The reason I say that is not just because of what happened with Star Wars or the MCU or any of that. Like that's like openly, that's where we have to, that's our battleground in the open, especially on YouTube and platforms that will censor you or take your channel down if you talk about things that they want to hide along with the rest of the matrix from everyone else seeing. It has to do with those topics. What they allow, what they are a part of, politicians, Hollywood. Disney isn't the only one that are doing things exposing. No. Okay, let me try. I'm going to try and say this. They are trying to re-educate or propagandize to our children situations to make them more vulnerable to adults who want to take advantage of that vulnerability and use them to destroy their souls by abusing them. And this is one of the top priorities for me in fighting what's going on in entertainments and fighting in this culture war, fighting Disney. That's one of my primary reasons for doing it, is the destruction that they cause, that these rich elitists hiding, shuffling kids around, doing things that should not be done, exposing them to things that the children, our innocence, should not be exposed to.
Yeah, there's a time and a place.
Yeah, when they're adults.
Yeah, or close to.
Mm-hmm.
Get them ready.
Well, sex education is one thing. Sex ed. I believe in sex.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I totally believe in sex ed. Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Teenagers are gonna fuck. Make sure they have condoms.
Yeah.
Explain to them. When you get to when you become a young person, 15, 16, 17, yes, absolutely. But children, grade school, and even in high schools, trying to.
I don't know. The USA, I'd say, grade.
Fifth grade is when we had ours.
If you look at statistics, like grade 4 is probably the time where you want to start making them learn some of that stuff.
I mean, I don't know, man, because I lost my virginity at 12. That was a little too young. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, and what grade were you in?
Oh God, I got
grade 4.
Let's not talk. Let's not go into this. Right?
Fifth grade is when they had the sex ed, like.
Yeah, that's when that's when I got most of it.
Yeah, like teaching, but
it's right before they become, they become sexually active, or they're at least their bodies make them want to be.
Yeah. Yeah, start feeling funny things in funny places. It's just, but trying to make, there are certain topics, there are certain ways of going about this that should not be the way that they are. They're not handling it properly.
Yes, I agree.
They're not handling it properly.
I agree.
That's just how I feel. That's why I'm fighting. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still fighting, because. Like my kids growing up, when I first got engaged in this, it was when my kid was in grade school, when my kid was going into middle school. It's when I had to go up to his middle school and talk to principals and talk to teachers, because they were trying to teach him stuff that didn't exist in real life. All right. You're not teaching my kid about 80 freaking genders in health class. Why don't we talk about Lord of the Rings in history? Like, I don't understand. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to keep fighting that fight, because this is what I believe in. And companies like Disney, Nickelodeon, they do it too. The cartoons they try and put and push that are aimed at children, that teach them about things that should be discussed in a family unit, depending upon that family's culture, their belief system, the way that they want to rear their kids. That is up to them. It is not up to corporations. It is not up to television stations. It is not up to producers of that type of gross content to try and indoctrinate children into believing things that aren't real. And then teach, and just like going back to the pamphlets they're handing out about circle jerks in a freaking school. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's
why the fuck are you doing that?
Yeah, like books and public school libraries that have depictions of BJs and stuff.
Right? No. Look, this is what Playboy's for. Okay, we all know this. Yeah. Right. This is what Penthouse is for.
You find it in the woods, or your parents
now I
talk
don't
to you
know.
about it.
Now I don't know so much about Playboy.
But yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Showing my age again. Between turning Disney into a full-on political entity, constantly flip-flopping on which side of the debate he truly supported, and basing his moves on the ever-evolving whims of Twitter's trending topic tab, Chapek's ineffective and indecisive leadership during this period has since drawn widespread criticism and mockery from across the political spectrum. But it seems that Chapek's wild ride in Florida was not the sole reason for his removal. The former CEO is also said to have been actively deceiving its investors. Disney's always been doing this, though. Mm-hmm. They've been doing this. This isn't anything new. During the company's Investor Day 2020 presentation, Chapek asserted that those in attendance that the company expected Disney Plus to achieve profitability in fiscal 2024. That is a look of shame right there from Chris Pratt. That is a look of shame. That is
I've
a
been
look of
hearing
shame.
good things about the holiday special.
Yes.
Oh, I hope so, because I guarantee you, this is a man who does not put strange objects in his ass. All right, I don't know about this one.
Lucky Jack's sweater. The bear is
Yeah.
shooting eye beams. That's awesome.
Is that a bear or a cat?
I think that's a bear.
Okay.
Either way, it's eye lasers. That's bitching.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree.
I kind of want the sweater.
Go ahead, Mr. Tickle Trunk. I'm sure it's out there. Just take a screenshot.
Sure.
Oh, there's definitely shirts like that out there.
However, as per insiders who supposedly spoke to the Wall Street Journal, this is nearly impossible goal to achieve due to the fact the company has in reality lost more than $8.5 billion. I can't even fathom losing $8.5 billion since Disney Plus launched and has posted bigger operating losses in each of its post 4 quarters. In my lifetime, I would love to see $8.5 billion.
Look, I'm sure the movies have made all that money back. Oh, no.
No, they all suck. Taika Waititi's been taking a dump all over those.
Ugh.
Further, in order to keep the warning signals from blaring, Chapek allegedly took to airing some Disney Plus originals, such as The Mysterious Benedict Society, and I don't even know how the fuck to pronounce that. MD. Oh, that's Doogie. Oh, yeah, that was a fake Doogie, wasn't it? On the company's other networks. Okay, well, all right.
Well, that's right. They did I forgot they did a Doogie show.
They did, and it was awful from what I understand, and it just disappeared like a fart in a strong wind. It's just gone. Nobody smelt it, but they definitely.
The original is great. I watched that all. It was on. Is that on H? It's on HBO Max or Hulu or something. I watched all of it. It was great.
Did you? I didn't watch the entire series. I grew up. It was around when I was growing up, but
they could like continue it because like the way it ends, like they could literally just pick up where they left off, but have and still have what's his name play the character.
No shit. Yeah, he's still around.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's funny as shit.
He is.
In doing so, Chapek could then list a given series budget on the respective networks' accounting sheets, thus making Disney Plus look more profitable than it truly was. The pitfall is said to have been the result of Chapek's unfettered spending on content, another subject which former Disney executive supposedly deceived investors on. Because if the money being spent was on quality, it would have made itself back and some. And it wasn't. Oh, man, I feel so bad. I really wanted this to be good. Kenobi. I really wanted that to be good, and it wasn't.
We want everything to be good.
Oh, I really wanted it to be good, though. Dude, I don't even care if I couldn't see Hayden under the damn mask. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see him. I love the prequels, and I wanted this to be good. And damn it, if they didn't screw it up, just made fucking Leia the Mary fucking suit, the fucking cake candy, the fucking Dobie's a fucking mangina bitch, and fucking bear, and you fucking bear, fuck these motherfuckers, I hate them. So terrible, it was so bad. While speaking at the aforementioned Investor Day 2020, Chapek assured attendees that in the light of subscriber growth fueled in part by an increased level of output Disney Plus, the company expected our content to be between $8 to $9 billion in 2024. Yet the Wall Street Journal's insider also claimed, "Oh God, what did they do to him? What did they do to Daredevil? What
made him a little bitch?
Oh no, fuck! I fucking love Daredevil. What the?"
So did I. So I didn't watch it.
God damn it! Fuck these.
They made him take the walk of shame.
I heard. Yeah, fuck them. I hate Disney. Chapek's just a fall guy, and that's what it was. We knew it was. We knew what it was from the freaking get. You know, so. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. With the Forbidden Ruin, what? No,
Yep.
Oh.
Sadly.
No!
Because they're like, oh, they like that? Let's fuck it over. All the stuff from behind. Like, every time we bring up an argument, like, well, there's this character, and this character, and then they, like, do it, and they use it, and they just screw it up. To you know, take something away that we have in as an argument.
Tina, I'm going to watch every one of those shows. And I'm going to let you know. I'm going to watch She-Hulk.
I refuse to watch Moon Knight.
I wanted to see Moon Knight. People have been talking about it. I haven't really listened. But I like the character. But it's bad, huh, Draven?
I'm not watching it. If it was rated R and, like, they leaned into the... I think it was Finch run?
It should be.
Where he, like, literally, like, skin... Or, like, peels... his rival's face off after he kills him.
Sick motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Sick dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that's hard. That's kind of like making Blade not rated R. Like I'm feeling Blade ain't rated R. If Deadpool's not rated R, like there's certain characters that need that rating. You know, it's like giving us a PG Spawn. What the fuck?
And they already screwed over Taskmaster, so we'll never get Moon Knight, like a good Moon Knight versus Taskmaster either.
Right. It's Tina likes it. Tina likes Loki too. I actually did want to watch Loki. I didn't watch any of these shows because I was put out by Disney completely. I didn't want to report on them. I didn't even want to look at it. But I'm gonna give it. Don't hate what you haven't watched. I get it, sister. I understand, sister. Yeah. So what's up, Memes? Good to see you, dude. Hail Memes of Destruction. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Oh wait, hold on. I should have been rude again. Disney writers are just a new iteration of Whisper Networks hell-bent on stealing everything from us. No shit, dude. No shit. Yeah, that's the good. Well put. Well put, sir. Yeah, so I'm going to do outros, and then I'm going to head out because I got to get ready for Topic Thunder later, and I got a mod Scott stream, and then I got to run over to ETEP stream. Saturday's just busy, but thank you guys so much for spending this afternoon with me. I appreciate you, all my channel members. Thank you for you guys that showed up earlier, and if you guys want, check out that stream from earlier. Much appreciate you. So let me, Mr. Tickle Trump, you have anything that you want to tell anybody about?
Nope.
All right, you're such an easy outro, dude.
I know because I don't do anything.
You're easier than Chris Fisk, who doesn't even have a channel, but he's putting out books, so we can talk about that. But you have nothing. You're just
I mod.
Yeah, you mod. You are a great mod. What channels do you mod on?
Midnight's Edge After Dark. I mod for Zax's channel, your channel, Scott's channel, Magitech Megs. There's others I don't remember because I don't frequent them enough. But that's about it.
Keeping it real, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Thank you so much for being here, dude. I appreciate you, brother. And yeah, if you're not busy, come back next week. Love to have you.
Okay, back kisses.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. You didn't give me my tree. Yeah, you didn't give me the.
Oh, hold on. I need to find. Yeah.
It's great.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you very much. Next up is Angelus Draven. Tell me where they can find you, brother.
All right. You can find me here on YouTube. Saturday, December 10th, we'll be watching Ring of Honor's Final Battle. We basically do our own commentary for the show. I'll put the link in the chats for you to be able to watch along with us if you want. And then we'll tell you what we thought of it. And then every Wednesday and Thursday, Wednesday and Friday, I'm able. We will be watching Dynamite and Rampage after Pete's ETEP show and Tony's show. So yeah,
badass.
And thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate you. Guys, please subscribe to Angelus Draven and all the other wonderful people that are linked in the description below. Remember to support all your independent creators out there. Support one another. Keep it real. Keep it moving. Be good to each other. Yeah, thank you very much. I am author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian. Be good to each other. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Suffer no fools and all the stuff you're supposed to do. And watch out for them vaginas in the rain.
Vaginas in the rain. So many fucks given.
Wet ass vagina, vaginas in the rain. So many